Hello everybody, my name is Alex.
My name is Eric.
And we're gonna do a What's in Your Dish tray today.
Yeah.
So, you remember Eric from last time?
Hi guys. Glad to be back.
Yeah, his hair is significantly pinker.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hello everybody, my name is Alex.
My name is Eric.
And we're gonna do a What's in Your Dish tray today.
Yeah.
Eric's back.
Hello again.
He has pink hair.
It's beautiful.
It's fabuloso. If only you were Spanish, then you would understand what I said. Uncultured swine.
Peasants.
Bunch of plebs.
Yeah, right?
So, welcome to this week's installment of What's in Your Dish Tray? Cue, intro, bow.
AchieveMates.
Keep thinking about Caitlin. Hello everybody, my name is Alex, and this week on What's in Your Dish Tray, I'm going to be talking about a game called N++. It is actually the second sequel to a game that was out, I think, on the DS originally, that was called N. And then its successor was N+ on the Xbox 360. For the series, for the N series, or N+, or N++, however you want to call it, it's a platforming game. It's just a side-scroller platformer game where you're placed inside of a small constructed level that has obstacles, and basically the obstacle is that you start off somewhere in the box and you have to get to the door, which is somewhere else in the box. There's never any really linear way to do it because the levels are always progressively getting more complex, but the whole objective is to just complete the level, and you have a time limit. And how they set up the time limit is that in each level you have these little gold spots, or gold coins, or however you want to call it, that you collect. And whenever you collect them, you gain more time to your time bar. And the reason that that's important is that each level is one of 5 levels in an entire chapter, and your time bar is a constant time bar throughout all 5 levels. So, if you collect a bunch of coins in one, you can theoretically have enough time to be able to complete all 5 levels without collecting any more gold. So it's always very important to stock up on the gold. But the ultimate objective is just complete each level and then complete the objective, which is always just going through the door. And a lot of times you have to hit switches to unlock other switches, to hit the final door switch, or whatever. It's just like a standard platforming game. But what's really cool is that it's super stylized, especially N++, which is the one I'm specifically talking about for PC. It's super stylized, you can change the color scheme of everything, and you play as the little ninja stick figure. That's where the N comes from, it's for ninja. And it's multiplayer, it's up to 4-player multiplayer, and it's co-op. And they have single-player missions, and they have co-op missions. You can play the single-player missions co-op, which actually makes it significantly easier, because they're meant to be able to be completed with one person, but if you have more people, it's easier to do it. Or you can play the co-op levels, which actually usually partition each person off to complete a specific objective. And if one person dies, you have to restart the whole level because you need every single person to be alive for the mission to succeed. So it's a really fun party game. It can be very rage-quitty at times because it can be very, very difficult, but it's a ton of fun to play with people. And so if you have a bunch of friends who want to just play a good platformer game to kill some time, it's a great choice. I think it's like 10 or 15 bucks on Steam. Totally worth it. I own N+, and now I own N++, and I love it. It's a ton of fun. So that's what's in my virtual disc tray. Wink!
How's it going, guys? My name is Eric. My second time here. Today, we're going to talk about a little game called Warhammer Vermintide. This game...
One more time? What?
Vermintide. Vermintide is the name of the game. It came out roughly a year ago on PC. Unfortunately, not a lot of people knew about it. Assassin's Creed Syndicate came out the same day, so not a lot of people have heard of the game. So roughly a year later, decided to port it over to PS4 and Xbox One. Currently playing it on PS4. It's very much a Left 4 Dead clone. If you've ever played Left 4 Dead before, you know it's usually like it's a 4-player co-op thing where you go and you're trying to get to the end of the level while you're fighting off hordes of enemies. The difference with this one, though, and I really like it for this, it's all it has a medieval theme to it. So instead of having just regular characters with cool personalities, you have generic personalities, but they have cool weapons with the classes. So there's a character that has a bow and arrow. There's a character that's like a dwarf and he has like a shield and an axe. There's a mage you can use. So they have varied classes you can pick, which separates itself from Left 4 Dead, I like to think. But there's a lot of stuff that's very similar in reflection of Left 4 Dead. So there's the fact that you're just fighting like hordes of enemies. The enemies in this game, they're not zombies, they're giant rats. And they have the different types of like special infected, I guess. So there's like special rats. And they play out just like Left 4 Dead special infected, where you have like an enemy that like pulls you away from the rest of the team. There's an enemy that'll shoot poison at you and that'll bring more enemies towards your direction. There's even like a giant tank rat, which if you've ever played Left 4 Dead, there's that giant tank guy that chases you. It's very, very similar to the Left 4 Dead format, but it does enough things that separate itself from Left 4 Dead, which I do like it for very much. There's a loot system in the game, so after you beat a mission, depending on what difficulty you've played the mission on, you get a set of dice that you can roll, and it'll drop a random loot item. They can be like talismans that increase certain buffs on your character. There'll be different weapons you can pick up that are stronger than your previous weapon, different armors and all that stuff. So your characters are fully customizable, which is definitely different from the Left 4 Dead franchise. So yeah, it's $39.99, which is a pretty decent price. It comes with all the DLC that's coming out with it already, so you have 18 levels to play. And the levels are pretty long. I played a couple of levels, and they were both about, I want to say, 20 minutes long each. So I'd say for $40, it's a pretty good value. So I like it.
I think you're good.
Good? Jelly?
Yeah.
Good? All right.
Jiggity jelly. Scoot over just a tiny bit. No,
Attack on titties.
Attack on titties. You need to come out? Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're leaving?
Yeah.
I never forgive you.
That sucks.
Well, this is awkward.
Bring on the awkward. We can just tell jokes while she's
Yeah,
getting
what's the
ready.
deal with airline food?
Hey Alex, what's green and has 4 wheels?
Grass, you lied about the wheels.
Yeah.
Love you, bye. About damn time.
She heard you.
So that is it for this week's What's in Your Dish Tray, also known as the Interrupt Me Constantly edition.
It's great. Nice to
Brought to
spice
you-
it up a little.
Brought to you by Caitlin Daigle, also known as my wife.
Oh man,
She's gonna murder me.
she'll be okay. She'll
Yeah.
be okay.
So, yeah, that's it for this week's What's in Your Dish Tray. Welcome back again, Eric. I think we might be seeing a regular newcomer again next week, also known as the legendary Gary, since he's been MIA for quite a while.
Poor dude, been busy.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna be popping up in the next week's What's Your Dish Tray. So if you missed the level loaf, wait until next week. He's a gay guy. So Eric, do you have anything to add this week?
If you haven't played the Outlast 2 demo, download it. It's great, it's free, and it's only available this month. And it made me pee myself.
More than 3 drops.
More than 3 drops. It was a decent stream.
It was a little trickle coming out.
Yeah, a little drippy drip. So yeah.
I'm excited to see somebody. He live streamed last night, so I'm excited to see the video he's working on. Also, something that we have not announced yet, that needs to be announced. We've hinted at it for a little while now, but within the next month or so, AchieveMates will be merging with a few other local YouTube channels to make a large YouTube channel. One of the channels including Game Breakers, which my good buddy Eric is a part of, which is why you've been seeing him.
Yeah.
We'll be working together a lot more in the future. Now, as for the exact dates for when the actual merger will happen, and as for all the other details, we cannot release that information yet. But to know that AchieveMates, as it is, will soon cease to exist, but not us. We will still continue making content. We will just be making content with more like-minded people and on a larger scale. So, that being said, I really hope that all you guys who watch these videos that we put out over here, that y'all come to support us on the new channel that we're gonna be moving to. Like I said, we are not going away. We are literally just basically making a large YouTube super channel with a bunch of really close friends of ours.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge. I have videos. I make all the best videos.
That's the best video.
The best videos. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching all of our videos. We really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out Eric's stuff over on the Game Breakers channel, you should definitely do that. I'll leave a link to his current YouTube channel down below, so you can check out his content and see what his comedy style is like. And in the future, I hope you join us with the new venture we're making into making more content in the future. We have a lot of really cool stuff that we've been working on as for like ideas for content schedule, types of content we're gonna be putting out. So I think you guys are gonna really like the stuff that we have planned. It's gonna be on a relatively large scale. So the dream that I've been having of producing a lot of regular and varied content is finally gonna be able to come to fruition with the help of a bunch of friends. So thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, link to the outro to see the other stuff that we have. And like always, go out there and play some video games. Nerds.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech, you'll shake and shudder in surprise.